Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek, and I'm sitting down with Stephanie Berry from Hurricane, and you've brought us Kero.
Yes. Kero has just been released in the United States and will be released in Germany soon. And it's a unique game mixing chance and strategy. I will say more opportunism, because the core mechanic is a real-time play.
That's
where you have a sun trucks, which is also a sun timer, and you have the press your luck mechanic because you throw dice, and you throw the dice under the time pressure. But as this is a game for casual to experienced player, you have to collect resources from the dice to do many things on the board. So focus on the real-time play. The game is Kero because you have kerosene in your sun timer, and you can gain this Kero in the game to make the refuel of your sun timer. It is only 1 minute length, and you cannot play the whole game with only 1 minute, so you have to do the refuel. Okay, so on your turn, you tip your truck this way up. Okay, so I don't have any. Yeah, this way.
There you go.
And here, please launch the dice. Launch the dice. Keep fire away, okay? Because these dice are blocked, okay? Yep. And you roll the dice as you wish, until you have the results you.
All right. So we'll just say that was my result.
Yes. For instance, this is not the good thing to do, but that's
no, probably not.
Because you have special dice to have more resources. Okay. Then with these resources that you have collected, you can do many things. You can take cards. The resources are here, okay? And
I can see the matching pictures down there at the bottom, so I would have one of the wheat I would need.
And you can go there. So how to win the game? You win the game by collecting victory points, which are here in the purple drum. Okay, so you can have victory points here on the cards, but also here on the territories.
So here's an example of a territory here, so I would get 2 victory points.
Yes. The main 2 actions of the game is to take cards. That will also make you improve the game because you have bonus tokens, you are permanent powers that will make, for instance, launch you dice for free, collect resources for free. And the other thing is that you can pay to send out an explorer on a territory.
Ah, here I'm going to pull this one down so we can see.
Yes. This is worker placement with a majority. There are 3 rounds in the game, and at the end of a turn, once we have taken cards from this row, everything goes there, and we replace the game with new cards from the deck. As soon as we have a conquest card, the round is over, and we count the majority here on the territories. So you claim the territories where you are in majority. So you put it there, for instance. This one is for me. This one should be discarded. Let's say you want it, okay? So then we refill the game with other territories, and it go home there and there. So the real-time play is very, it's a really fast and furious play, because even if you think about what you want to do at the end, it's a press your luck game, so you don't always control what the dice do. But you can improve that by paying jerrycan tokens to have special dice with more resources and free actions.
Now, I just want to ask, what was the inspiration? I mean, you could have just put in a sand timer. You could have just had a regular old sand timer. What made the decision to say, we want to turn this into an awesome truck?
To be honest with you, it's just that the team was already, it was already a post-apocalyptic world, you know, with the jerrycan, the whole thing. And because the game had a sun timer, we said, why not making trucks? And I would like you to play, because what is very funny is that when you spend jerrycans to make the refuel of your sun timer, is that you don't do the whole thing until you have 1 minute back in your centaur. It is your opponent that throw the dice very frantically. You roll the dice, the 8 dice. We can do that. Okay, I want to make a refill of my centaur. So you're my opponent, and here are all the cab this way.
I was going to say, because you can't
yes,
rest
yes.
it. You have to hold it in this direction.
Yes, and here you roll the dice until you have fire on all the dice, and I gain as much time as it takes you to have fire on all the dice. Yeah. So you really have to pay attention to the time in your truck, because if you don't have time anymore, you lose the turn, and if you lose the turn, that's very, very bad for you for the game. Okay. So I think that's the main thing. So
how long do you think a full game would take us?
A full game? It is about 30 minutes. It is really fast because...
I was going to say, because you know how long it is.
Yes, because you don't have much time, and finally you are quite limited by the resources you will collect. So that's why I talk about a game of opportunity. You can have a strategy, but at the end you will do the best you can do with what you will get on your dice.
Fantastic. Well, if you guys want to check that out, that is Kero, which is being produced by Hurricane. And Stephanie, thank you again.
Thank you again.